Hello friends, welcome to Binance Academy. Today we will going to discuss some multiple choice question regarding the American authors. The first question is, an American poet is hailed as the representative poet of America. Who is he? An American poet is hailed as the representative poet of America. And who is he? That is the Walt Whitman. I have already discussed about the Walt Whitman. Okay, go through the video. The next question number 2. I celebrate myself and sing myself, and what I assume you shall assume, and every atom belonging to me as a good belongings to you. From which of the following poem have this line been quoted? Okay, this line is quoted from Whitman, Songs of Myself. Okay, I celebrate myself and sing myself, and what I assume you shall assume, and every atom belongings to me as good belongs to you. This line came from Whitman's The Song of Myself. Okay, move on to the next questions. That is, which of the following novels is not written by Ernest Hemingway? That is, The Great Gatsby, A Farewell to Arm, For Whom the Bell Tolls, The Old Man and Sea. These three are written by Ernest Hemingway. Okay. Then, in Hemingway's The Old Man and the Sea, the old man hooks a fish. Which is the fish called? Okay, I have already told about the old man and the sea. Okay, and here the fish name is marlin. Whose collection of poem is called Leaves of Grass? Whose collection of poem is called as Leaves of Grass? That is Whitman's. Okay, Whitman's collection of poem is called Leaves of Grass. Who discovered America? And you all know the answer. That is Christopher Columbus. Okay, America is discovered by Christopher Columbus. When was the American Civil War fought? It is a very important question. That is, when was the American Civil War fought? Okay, and the American Civil War fought in 1861 to 1865. Who has written a poem on the assassinations of President Abraham Lincoln after the American Civil War? Who has written a poem on the assassination of President Abraham Lincoln after the American Civil War? And the answer is B. Walt Whitman. Walt Whitman wrote a poem on the assassination of President Abraham Lincoln. And what is the title of that poem? That is, O Captain, My Captain. Okay, here Walt Whitman has written a poem on the assassination of President Abraham Lincoln. That is, O Captain and My Captain. Understood? Move on to the next. Who is the author of the poem Animals? Who is the author of the poem Animal? And the answer is Whitman. The author of the poem Animal was Whitman. Then, something there is more immortal even than the star. Many the burials, many the days and nights passing away, something that shall endure longer than lustrous Jupiter. From which poem of Whitman's are these lines quoted? This line is quoted from On the Beach at Night. Okay, this line is quoted from On the Beach at Night. What is the central theme of Whitman's famous poem Passage to India? It is a spirituality and transcendentalism. In which novel by Hemingway does Santiago figure? Here, in Hemingway's novel, the Santiago figure on the old man and the sea. And here the fish name is Marlin and the Santiago is a man, the old man name. Santiago is the old man name and the fish name is Marlin. When was Ernest Hemingway born? Ernest Hemingway born on 1898. Brett Easley is the central character in one of the Hemingway's novel. Which one of the following? That is, the sun also rises. The sun also rises. When did Hemingway receive the Nobel Prize for Literature? Hemingway received Nobel Prize for Literature on 1954. 1954. Who wrote Man Without Woman, a collection of short stories? Who wrote Man Without Woman, a collection of short stories? That is Ernest Hemingway. Okay, Ernest Hemingway has written Man Without Woman. Okay, a collection of short story. Which of the following novels of Hemingway is set against the background of Spanish Civil War? Which of the following novel of Hemingway is set against the background of the Spanish Civil War? For whom the bell tolls. For whom the bell tolls. And this is the last questions. That is Hemingway, Winter's Take Nothing Is. Hemingway, Winter Takes Nothing Is. A Winter Takes Nothing is a collection of short stories. Okay. Hemingway's Winter Take Nothing is a collection of short story. Okay. I have discussed 19 questions and you have to remember this, and it is a very important MCQ regarding the American authors. Okay, the American poet hailed the representative poet of America, that is Walt Whitman. I celebrate myself and sing myself, and when I assume, you shall assume, and every atom belongs to me as a good belongings to you. That is Walt Whitman's Song of Myself. देखो 19टा क्वेश्चंस डिस्कसन हेची आउ एटा मन रखिबो रिपीटेडली मु आउ थरे को कहि दोची एटा थरे सुनले तमरो मन रहइबो आउ एटा सब अमेरिकन ऑथर ऊपर रहिची इंपोर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस अछि Which of the following novel is not written by Ernest Hemingway? Ernest Hemingway Farewells to Arms लेखिथिले For Whom the Bell Tolls, The Old Man and the Sea. एटी से The Gatsby लिखिनथले The Great Gatsby लिखिनथले. In Hemingway's The Old Man and the Sea, the old man hooks a fish. ମୁଁ କହିଛି ସେ Old Man and the Sea रे दुटा important character, that is गोटे होची fish आ गोटे होची the old man. The fish रो ना थिला Marlin और old man रो ना होची जोटा कि मुझे लास्ट कही वन सेकेंड मुझे आउथर रिपीटेडली कहबी हु कलेक्ट हु सॉरी हुज कलेक्शन ऑफ पोएम इज कॉल्ड लीव्स ऑफ ग्रास कलेक्शन ऑफ पोएम थिला व्हिटमैन करो एंड हु डिस्कवर अमेरिका दैट इज क्रिस्टोफर कोलंबस अमेरिकन सिविल वॉर होता 1861 टू 1865 रे ओके ऑप्शन नंबर सी दैट इज 1861 टू 1865 कहार एसेसिनेशन परे सॉरी प्रेसिडेंट अब्राहम को एसेसिनेशन परे राइटर जी की पोएट जी की तांको ऊपर किछि पोएट्री लिखिथिले ओके सी होचंती हमर किए सी होचंती हमर वर्ल्ड व्हिटमैन आ से पोएट्री रे थिला ओ कैप्टन माय कैप्टन ओके एटा होची वर्ल्ड व्हिटमैन आंसर होची ओ कैप्टन माय कैप्टन 9th रो देन ऑथर ऑफ एनिमल होचंती हमर सी वर्ल्ड व्हिटमैन then something that is more immortal even than the star, many the burials, many the days and nights passing away, something that shall endure longer than illustrious Jupiter. Okay, from which poem of Whitman are these lines quoted? That is the line from On the Beach at Night. On the Beach at Night. And the central theme of Whitman's famous poem Passage to India, that is spirituality and transcendentalism. Okay, spirituality and transcendentalism. And in which novel by Hemingway does Santiago पूर्वर कहती फिश नाम मार्लिन आ ओल्ड मैन ना हो सांतागो ओके एंड हियर द ओल्ड मैन एंड द सी अर्नेस्ट हेमिंगवे को जन्म होता 1898 रे ब्रीट एस्ले इज द सेंट्रल कैरेक्टर ऑफ हेमिंगवेज नॉवेल द सन ऑल्सो राइजेस एंड हेमिंगवे नोबेल प्राइज रिसीव करते लिटरेचर पाई सी हूँ आमर 1954 रे अब मेन्स विदाउट वुमेन एटा गोटे कलेक्शन ऑफ शॉर्ट स्टोरी थिला एटा हूँ आमर अर्नेस्ट हेमिंगवे ओके अर्नेस्ट हेमिंगवे गोटे शॉर्ट स्टोरी कलेक्शन थिला the novel Hemingway is set against the background of the Spanish Civil War. को नॉवेल टा हेमिंगवे करो हमरो सिविल वार स्पेनिश सिविल वार अगेंस्ट देखा बैकग्राउंड ला सेट अगेंस्ट द बैकग्राउंड ऑफ स्पेनिश सिविल वार दैट इज हमर हला फॉर हुम द बेल टोल्स एटा होची लास्ट क्वेश्चन हेमिंगवे विंटर्स टेक नथिंग इज ए collection of short stories. Okay, Hemingway's Winter Take Nothing is a collection of short story. Okay, this is all about the American author and I have discussed 19 questions and the remaining questions I will discuss later on. And thank you for watching.